All right, time to do a CSSBattle. Let's see what we have. We have a W with some bars. I don't. I wonder. Looks like there are a couple different repeats, maybe. It's unfortunate. Um, let's try to go fast to start with. So, I don't know. Um, margin. Actually, let's do background. This color, then margin 50. Let's load our extension and diff 50 on top, 40 on the sides. And now I'm going to add paragraph tag. Ba, ba, ba. I want the paragraph tag to have an outline right now. One cube solid black needs to exist if I want to see it. There it is. Height 200. Margin. Let's go with 70, 0, 0. On 90, 60, 50, 200. Interesting. Okay. 50, 80, 0, 180. Let's flip it. Let's do 180 here and 80 here. Let's do 200, 210. Let's do that one. I think that's what I want. No, that's what I already have matched. I want to move back. I want to move back a little bit. I want this to be to 40 and this to be 60. That's what I want. Then I'm going to box shadow 100 pixels 0. I'm going to have color of this. And it's going to be 120, 150, 180. There it is. Then I'm going to have 50 pixels, 20 pixels. That's down, not up. I want it to go up minus 20, minus 10. Nope. Oh, 30. There we go. And then like 150 minus 30. 130. There's that. It needs inset to H0. And then like actually this one can grow. It's going to be minus 50 pixels, minus 30 pixels, 0, 20 pixels. All right, it's going to be minus 50. That seems wrong. Oh. There. And then 40. And then 100 and the 220 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 20 pixels. And that's too far up. Needs to be pushed down more. 10. 20. Why is that not pushing down? There it is. 40, 50, 50. Get rid of the outline, and we have a match, in theory. That is a match. Unit replace, minify, submit, gridify. As is the norm with me, I'm going to pause here, try to get this solution a little bit out of my head before we try to approach it in a smart way. That was 5 minutes. That's way too long, even for brute force. All right. Just sat, looked at things. I have a bad idea. It's probably not even going to work, but got to do something. We're going to select just the HTML for now. We're going to try to recreate this central W with just the HTML, I guess. My thinking is this W can be repeated. It can be repeated to go from here to an imaginary place out here, and it can be repeated here on the same side. We just have to mask those two. So if I can make the W, then I just have to mask the W. That's what I'm thinking. Probably a bad idea. But that's what we're going with for now. So background is going to be a convict gradient. It's going to go from blue 75% to not white 0. It's going to have a fallback of not white as well. Yeah, this could be a terrible idea. We'll see. Probably is. That's not tall enough and too wide. So we need at, I don't know where it is, 20 pixels and then 180 pixels. And then we need to margin this in. Of course, I don't remember any of the margin numbers. Margin, I don't know, 50, 40. I broke something. What did I break? There's what I broke. 50, 40. All right, let's put an outline on this so we can see it. Outline, 1Q, solid, red. Okay, there's the thing. It's doing exactly what we've asked of it. We need to move the dash line, whatever that thing is, over 100 pixels, 110. And then it's a little bit either too tall or not tall enough. Too tall, 170. Okay, there is the thing. Whoops, wrong button. Now we need it to repeat. Actually, I want the margins to be in more. The margins are going to be like, oh no, 50 was right. Like 140, 120. Kind of like that. I think that's what I want. And then that's not going to be that much. That's going to be 30. And then I need it to repeat at 100. That's too much. Let's try 80. That looks like the central W. All other thoughts to the contrary. This isn't actually helping, I don't think. Now we could make our lives easier and just say that's star, and up above that we have ampersand, we have background is this color, then we have that, and then instead of E color, it can just be that. And we have our W again. Now, if we didn't want exactly that, but we wanted something else, let's say, let's go ahead and add a paragraph tag. And let's put our outline on our paragraph tag and let the paragraph exist. There it is. Let's say margin 0 for now. Height 200. Doesn't need pixels for height. Margin. Top is going to be that, but right is going to be, I don't know, 150. 0 minus 150. Okay, 130. 120. It's not right, but getting close. 130. All right, and then the bottom is 150. Oh, because height. If it were 50, 40, 30. Why did it pull that up? 130. Not 120. Okay. All right. So after much fidgeting around, I finally figured out that making this 0 and that combination of margin would result in the thing I need. So I'm going to add another paragraph tag. It, of course, is going to go exactly where I don't want it. But that's okay, because we're going to say margin minus 100, and then minus 100, 150, 160. And then it's going to be minus 150, 180, something like that. Here, get rid of our outline. Now, our content gradient is inherited. The only thing that is different is this value. So what we can do is we can say var, we're going to call it O for offset, is 30 pixels. And then here, let's say minus O is 0. And then we're going to delete that. And then we're better. And let's verify that that's a match. Unit replace, minify. That is a match. Submit our minified version. Ununit replace. All right. Now, instead of doing var here, we can say what is 30 pixels in something. It's 10VHQ 4.2x. So that'll be the best one. I feel like I have trouble with X's sometimes because of user agent settings. Yeah, that doesn't match. Let's go to this. They call this. Put that there. Get this image. Put this here. Yeah, definitely not working. There it works. 4.1. It's happy. At least the previewer is. Let's see if that is okay with the back end. And then instead of all this var stuff, we just say 4.1x. And then we say font 0 every time with that. Minify, submit. We should unit replace. Minify. Changed it to 0.16 pixels, which I'm sure broke it. Was what, 4.1x? How do we have nothing in the preview? It looks like something broke. Oh, yeah. It was this. Okay. 80 pixels. There's nothing? Weird. 5 PC. Oh, must have put it back. Okay. 50 is what? I don't remember. It's 400 wide. So 100's, it's 12.5. Nope. Percent. Yep. 50. 120 is 40%. Nope. 30. Doesn't look awful. Didn't save me anything because I have a minus next. 160 is 55%. Nope. 60. Nope. We're on a paragraph tag, so it may be much more. 80, 90. Fine with that. 150 might also be 90% because we're in 80, 95, 4. I don't know. This is not a great solution. It's still 190 characters. Let's unit replace, minify, submit. That's what I'm getting today. I'm gonna need to edit this because it was horrible. Yeah, that's what you got today. Sorry. Thanks for watching. See you next time.